Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So if you see my previous video, which if you didn't, go ahead and watch my previous video because this video is going to align with my previous video. Okay, so go ahead and watch that. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button right here on this channel, hit like on this video, comment down below, and let me know your feedback at the end of this video. But go ahead and subscribe and press like right now because you already know, as I usually do, I'm gonna give you some dental hygiene tea. And in general, just some tea, just some dental tea, dental office tea, dentistry tea. Because today in this video, we're gonna be talking about green flags. Okay, we coming more to the positive side, amen. This is the green flags when you're going to find your new dental home, aka your new dental office to work at. Finding the right office for you is the most important part of it all. It can make or break the field for you. If you're in an office with a lot of office drama, they don't know how to operate, the schedule's all messed up, then how can you do your job properly? We gotta make sure that we know the green flags and the red flags when we're searching for our perfect dental home. Okay, so that's why I'm dropping these gems right here on this channel for you guys. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and let's get into these green flags. So the first green flag that I have when you're trying to find your perfect dental office, no matter if you're a hygienist, a doctor, an assistant, the number one thing is to make sure that the staff that are currently there are happy and have been there for a long time. Now, really the green flag number one is longevity of employment. Because if they've been there for a long time, then they must be happy. There must be something that's keeping them there. Now, this is a major green flag because if they've been around for that long, if you have, you know, staff, if you're going in there and you're like, hey, how long have you been there? She's like 10 years, 5 years, 8 years, you know, all these like long, you're like, dang, like you've been here a long time. You must like your job. Does anybody really love working? Some people love working, but come on now, be so for real, okay? Nobody loves working that much. Okay, if you got me at a job for 8 to 10 years, baby, we go together. We really go together. Me and this job, we go together. So, you know, that is such a green flag. That might be somewhere that you can see yourself working at for a long time too, because obviously they are doing something right that is keeping their employees happy, that's keeping them there. There might be certain perks, maybe there's some financial perks, maybe they do bonuses, maybe every year the doctor takes the staff on a big trip, maybe they have really good benefits, who knows? But something is keeping that staff there. So that is the number one green flag. The other staff have been there for a long time. The next green flag, and this you can pretty much gauge right from the beginning. You could check the website, you could check the front door. We want to know, do they have considerate hours of operation? Some of these dental offices, believe it or not, will be open from 6 a.m. till 7 or 8 p.m. at nighttime. Some of these offices want you to do 12-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts. If the office has really good hours, that is such a green flag. I don't have any, but you know, some people have children, you have families at home. You don't want to be at work all day long. Now, for dental hygiene, and another reason why it's so important for us to have considerate hours, because of the amount of stress dental hygiene puts on your body. So you can do dental hygiene 5 days a week only if you're doing it for short periods of time. But you can't have 4 and 5 long days in a row. So that is why it's so important to look at that green flag. What are the office hours? For me personally, I love me a little 7 to 4, even an 8 to 5 I can deal with. But you know, nothing like 7 to 7. A lot of the late nights like 10 to 7 every day, 9 to 6, 9 to 7. Now this is all preference, but who wants to work every single night? Also, it's just not good to overwhelm your schedule with work, which brings me to my next flag. This office that you are going for, your perfect office, believes in a work-life balance. They are not open during crazy hours. They're not open on the weekends. They don't expect you to take work home with you. They don't expect you to come in on your day off. They give you free time. They give you holidays off. They give you PTO, paid time off. They allow you to request off when needed. They allow you to travel and live your life. They believe in a work-life balance. My next green flag comes as no surprise. They give competitive pay. Now, as dental hygienists specifically, and I'm sure doctors too, maybe even dental assistants, we are being offered bonuses. Now, I love me a bonus, a little sign-on bonus. Absolutely. I'll stay around for 3 months. How much can you give me? How much for 3 weeks? Just in case I don't like y'all. Okay. You know, an office that is offering sign-on bonuses, an office that is offering competitive hourly pay or salary, someone that's like, hey, we did the research, we see what people are getting paid, we looked into how long you've been doing this, we respect how long you've been doing this, and here's what we're willing to offer you. Also, you know, not all the time will you get exactly what you want, but an office that's willing to negotiate your rate. If you ask for $100 an hour and they're like, we can't give you 100, but we'll pay you 80, be like, can we make it 90? Meet right in the middle. And some of them respect that. Okay, that's a little bit of a high number. Okay, I'm just playing, but I'm just saying, you know, we gonna speak it into existence. Okay, because my next dental hygiene job, I want $150,000 an hour. And who gonna say something about it? Okay, I ain't gonna get hired, but I'm gonna still ask. Cause you gotta shoot your shot. You gotta shoot your shot, babe. Anyways, you wanna be paid accordingly, and especially when you have, you know, your special techniques. You've been doing this for a long time. You're confident in what you do. You know you're an amazing worker. You got experience. You know that you can get in there, get the task done, kill it, be efficient, make your patients happy, bring them back on the doctor's schedule, and they 6 months. Come on now, pay me, baby, pay me. So our next green flag is super important to me, because when it comes to dental, we need to be keeping everything sanitized. You know where I'm going with this? So my next green flag is the cleanliness of the office. Make sure that the office you choose, you can see visually that they keep it clean, that they have a good upkeep of it, that they have a good schedule for cleanliness, or you know, that they have cleaners coming in to clean. Some offices rely on the employees. Some offices, they'll bring in people to clean the office. So make sure that the office is clean, because the last thing you want is to bring your patients in, bring your patient back to get their teeth clean, and you're talking to them about oral hygiene, but it's like, but what about the hygiene of this room? What about the hygiene of this office? How we talk about oral hygiene and bacteria and diseases, and this place looks like a walking disease. No, we got the next green flag is the office staff are friendly. Yes, when you're going in for your interview, like I always say, I highly recommend you guys do a working interview. Really get your feet in there, really see what's going on, see how everyone is interacting with each other, ask questions, do all the things, but get to know the staff. See how the staff interact with you and see how they interact with each other. Do they get along? Are they friendly? Do they have good teamwork? Because honestly, y'all, if the team does not work together well, you probably don't want to work there. If you see everyone's just kind of frustrated, doing their own things, no one's really helping out in the sterile room, you got one person over here chilling in the break room, you got the next person sweating, running 20 minutes late. Trust me, I speak from experience. Make sure that you figure these things out at your working interview before you sign your sign-on bonus for a year. You figure these things out, because let me tell you, as dental hygienists, sometimes we're going to run behind. We have a lot of patients to see. We have a short amount of time frame to get things done. Sometimes things come up out of nowhere. Sometimes the patients are in pain. Sometimes we need to wait on the doctor. Sometimes we need extra x-rays. All the things that can happen and throw off our schedules. We need a solid team behind us. We need kind staff behind us that will help us out, that are going to be willing to help us out when we need them and when we fall behind. The last green flag is just some free CE courses. Okay, good benefits, good pay, and free CE courses all go in one for this very last green flag. As dental hygienists, we have to keep up with our license. Also for dentists, dental assistants, you guys also may have licenses to, well, dentists definitely do. I don't know about dental assistants, unless you have the expanded functionings. Have to keep up with CE courses or continuing education courses. It's very helpful when your office already supplies them. When the company already is like, here you go, here's some free CE courses. They set up your CPR for you. Like, just doing little things like that to make your job easier, to make keeping your license and your upkeep of your license easier. So that's pretty much straightforward, y'all. And like I said, also with benefits, just making sure that you have your PTO days, you have some holiday pay, you have some healthcare insurance. All those things are straight up green flags. I have worked at offices where I do not have my own insurance, and as a single person, being single, it is so important for me to have insurance. I need insurance. I tried it without it. I researched how much it was without it, and I don't know if I'm researching wrong or if I just gave up, but I was like $600. Like, I cannot pay that much money for insurance per month. Absolutely not. But I also cannot afford to go without insurance, because you just don't know what's going to happen. God forbid that anything would happen, because we are safe in the Lord's hands. But this is life. Accidents happen, things happen. We need to make sure that we are staying insured. So yes, you guys, that is pretty much all for this video. Okay, first of all, I want to thank you for watching. If you came up to this point, I think this video was pretty short and sweet and to the point. But one thing that I wanted to say was, despite this video and our last video, the green flags and the red flags, the number one thing that we need to do when we're looking for a new office is prayer. Prayer, 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 prayer. No matter what we're doing in life, you know, whether it's a new job, it's school, a new boyfriend, new girlfriend, whatever it is prayer. You know, whenever you're stepping into something new, pray about it. Ask God for wisdom. Ask God for discernment. Ask God, is this the office for me? And wait for the answer. Wait for the answer. He's sure to give it to us. We just gotta listen. We gotta listen for the answer. We gotta wait for the answer. And then we don't always hear a verbal voice, but when you get the answer, it'll be pretty obvious. You'll feel it in your spirit, or an event will take place and you'll be like, okay, I know what I need to do. So we ask and we wait. Amen. So yes, guys, I hope that this video was helpful, encouraging. I hope you learned something new. And yeah, make sure that you guys comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me some of your red flags and green flags, some of the things that you guys have experienced so far in your careers. I want to say thank you so much for those who comment. I read all your comments, and especially people who are going into the dental hygiene field or are currently in it. And I just pray over all of you guys. I really do. It can be easy to say, oh yeah, I'm praying for you, but I really try to make the effort to pray over you guys who tell me that you're going into the program, or you're in the program, or you're struggling, whatever it is. So don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to private message me. I have a personal Instagram account called Marchelle Elise. I also have an Instagram account, Livinglikemarr. I'll probably also check those DMs. That page isn't really hip just yet. It's getting there. It's gonna get there, but it's not really up and coming. It's up and coming. It's up and coming. And then my TikTok is Livinglikemarr, but the best place to probably message me is the comments or on Instagram. So yes, I wanted to personally thank each and every person who commented, even if it was just one time. So I love you guys. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.